I need to get out of the way for your.
No, I think we're good. Can everybody hear me? So you guys can hear us. We're live. All right, let's go, guys. Hey, guys, it's our first live. I've got my good friend here, Lloyd. Me and him serve in our church together, and I think it's just going to be a good, fun time tonight. I'm excited about this. I'm a little nervous, but we got a pretty neat setup here for you guys tonight. What I'm going to do, what the plan is I'll kind of go through and answer just a few comments, say hi to a few of you guys. And then right at about 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes or so, we're going to get started in this right here. And this should be a lot of fun. That's what the plan is. But I just want to kind of get started off. My wife is in the chat too. I've got her commenting for me so that I'm not just looking down all the time. And she also told me if I ramble, then she's going to let me know. So you guys, her name is Shannon in the chat. So, but hey man, so just give you guys a little update on the channel. Just last week, we went from right at like 1,190 subscribers, and we jumped up to a little over 4,000 subscribers. Man, it was crazy. I ran into Daniel Arms from Arms Family Homestead when me and my wife were on our anniversary trip down to Sulphur, and he shouted me out in one of his videos, which I highly appreciate, man. He didn't have to do that, but he did it, and I'm so thankful for that. It was such a cool thing. So we're excited about getting you guys some really good content out there. My plan is to have a video posted on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Go live on Thursday. Okay, so that's my plan right now. So you guys be looking for the videos coming out. Jump in those comments. I love reading your comment. I try my very best to read and comment back to every single comment. Now I wasn't able to comment on every comment on my bison video because there was just too many, but I tried my very best. I'm gonna go ahead and say hello to a few people in the chat. We got Drew in the house, man. Drew has been one of the day one guys from Drew's Lens. Man, he didn't have to, but he has helped me tremendously. He answers all my questions, man. He was helping me get this live set up tonight. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Drew's Lens, man, go over there, subscribe to him. You won't find a better person. He's a solid dude. Looks like we got David Moffitt in the chat. What's up, David? Man, it's good to have you in one of my lives. I'm always commenting back and forth. We got Goat Days in the house. I'm excited that they're in here with us. I love jumping into their chats. You guys go check out their channel as well, Goat Days. Lindsay from Into the Mist. She's in here with us. We got Brian from the Vineyard Farmhouse. Lila Newton. She's the moderator that helped me figure out when we could do this and whatnot. And I probably need to make you a moderator, Lila. I'll try to do that before the live is over. Okay. Shannon, let me know if I'm rambling. Okay. I'm just trying to catch some of these comments. We got Juno Acres in the house. We piggybacked their live. So they went live tonight at 6 o'clock. So we're glad to have the Junos in the house. Sam Flint has been a big help to me on YouTube as well, man. I send a lot of stuff his way, and he helps me with my thumbnails and whatnot like that. Back to Good Homesteads in the house. Good to see them. We got Sam Juno in the house. And Old Man Sports Talk. Guys, if you guys like sports talk in Oklahoma, go check out Old Man Sports Talk. He's a guy that graduated the same school that I did, and he's got a great channel out there as well. All right, guys. So we're going to kind of talk about what we're going to do tonight. All right. So the plan is this is a grilling channel, so we have to eat some type of food, right? So what I did is I smoked hot wings, right? I've got a board full of hot wings over here. You can't see them, but they're there. And what we're going to do is we've got 7 levels of hot sauce here. Okay? So what I'm going to do is we're going to grab a wing, we're going to eat it. I'm going to ask my good friend Lloyd a question, and we're going to kind of talk, and as we get through the board, the levels are going to get a little bit hotter. So the questions should get a lot, hopefully we'll get a little bit funner and everything, and there'll be some cool back and forth there. So you guys do your part in the comments. Comment on each one of these wings and our reactions and whatnot. Have fun, interact with each other. You guys talk about what you think we're going through over here. Okay, so just to show you what we got, I got water here. I got Lloyd some water. I got myself some milk, but I didn't get no milk from a boy over here. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to run this whole board without drinking any water or any milk. That's my plan. Now, Lloyd, he's a man of wisdom. He can make his own choice there. Okay, so I'm gonna let him go with that. Okay. Yeah, guys, hit the like if you don't mind. Looks like what mine is saying is we got 64 people in here. Man, that is crazy that I got 64 people that are in our live here tonight. So we'll kind of get started on this here. The first wing that we're gonna try is gonna be the Thorn hot sauce. Okay, this is from Payne County Rust. All right, if you guys know anything, if you've watched any of my videos, you've seen the Payne County Rust products in a lot of our videos. Okay, so we're gonna call that the what's our word?
Starter.
The starter
Level
wing.
1.
Okay. All right. Now my boy Lloyd, he's gonna get loosened up, right? Okay. Now if you guys can comment where you saw him in a video, okay, because he's been in one of my videos. If you can comment on that and tell me what he looked like in that video, okay? Somebody do that, because I know my wife is in the chat and she knows, and I'm pretty sure Lloyd's wife is watching as well. So, all right, so Lloyd, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Let's do it.
Okay, and this is the Thorn hot sauce. This is actually a habanero hot sauce. Okay, so for this being the first one, it is kind of a spicy sauce, but it is pretty balanced because I've tried it before. Okay, all right, here we go. Wing number 1. Here we go. So are we gonna clean the wings, or are we just gonna take a bite?
I'm game either way, man.
Okay, so yeah. I think I'm gonna keep it. I know my wife doesn't like to watch me eat, so I'm just gonna do a couple bites like that right there. Okay, I'm gonna grab a paper towel. We'll just do this and we'll throw our bones right there. All right, so what do you think of that first one?
It was a great starter. Love the flavor. Wasn't too hot. I mean, that's how I would love to eat a buttload of wings.
This Thorn hot sauce is good, and I'm not just I vouch for everything that Payne County puts out there. Okay, all right. So this is going to get us into our first wing, and these sauces you guys really can't see them, but they're a level 1 to 7. Okay, the first one says it's a chipotle sauce. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of ask some questions as we go as well. All right. The first one that we're going to talk about is when I do these lives like this and we do a cook, I'm gonna have a rub shout out. Okay, one of the staples of my channel is that I'm a brand ambassador for rub companies. Okay, and I'm so proud to put their products out. And when I cook with them, I cook with so much pride because I know how much hard work that they put into to get that out there. It looks like MT Homestead is in the house. That is so cool. I've been in so many of you guys' lives, and it's so awesome to see you guys in mine. You guys are some of the best people out there on YouTube. You always respond to all my messages as well, so it's good to see you in the house. Okay, so the rub shout out tonight is the Orton's House Seasoning. Okay, Orton's House Seasoning And that's the original, and then we've got the spicy. Okay, so these wings are seasoned with the Orton's House spicy seasoning. Okay, so Orton's House seasoning. You won't find a person that works harder to get their product out there. I mean, this lady is literally the salt of the earth. If you ever have if you're ever in her presence, you will be highly blessed. Okay, they work so hard. It's her and her husband that get behind these rubs. It's ortonshouseseasoning.com, and their slogan is hashtag get you some. Okay, so if you type in hashtag get you some, you're probably going to find the Orton's House Seasonings. Okay, but go over to her Facebook page and tell her that Grilling Addiction with Nick sent you guys over there. And if you guys want to get some seasonings, I would highly recommend it. I've got them in some of my videos out there. So, all right, here we go. So these wings are rubbed with the Orton's House Spicy. They were smoked on a pellet grill, and they're going to be cold by the end of the day. But we got to get this out to you guys, all right? So level 1, Chipotle.
Okay.
We ready to roll?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. And here we go, right here. Level 1, Chipotle. Okay. And guys, if you'll look at the level on all these, I used about the exact same amount on each one of these. Okay, so in my opinion, that one was lighter than the first. The first one's a little sweeter. Definitely. I think it's going to build a little bit. But
good flavor, though.
Yeah.
Really good flavor.
What do you think about the rub?
It was good. I really enjoyed it. Good overall flavor. Again, that's one I'd eat a boatload of wings with.
Yeah. So. This boy will throw down some food. So I'm just letting y'all know. All right. So first question was the rub shout out, the Orton's House Spice or Orton's House Seasonings. Second question is, how do you think you're going to fare on the board?
Man,
were you worried? What do you think?
I'm worried. I see some habanero and some ghost pepper in there. I think I can handle up to that point, but I'm scared for number 6.
Are you going to be able to take down the wings of death? Is it okay to call these the wings of death? Okay, we're going to call these the wings of death. Are you going to be able to take down the wings of death without getting the drink?
Challenge accepted. We'll see how far I'm
All right, we're going to find out, okay? Now, remember, me and Brother Lloyd, we are brothers. We're brothers in Christ, okay? We teach youth at church, so we're working hand in hand in a lot. So here we go. Level 2 is cayenne pepper. And what I did was I went flats, drums, flats, drums. So in the comments, are you guys a flat chicken wing flat person, or are you a drum person? And it looks like we got full-blown country in the house. Pooch is in the house. Everybody needs a friend named Pooch. Thanks for joining with us here, buddy. Let's try this one. This one is level 2 cayenne pepper. Here we go. That drum, I kind of like that drum.
Got some nice bits of meat.
I'm going to say the cayenne, it might be a step down, in my opinion, from the Chipotle.
Not really hit me with any spice yet, so yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. All right, so that was the second wing that we tried. Now we're going to go to, okay, so we're probably going to be on this one for a second, guys, so bear with us, all right? So I really try my very best to put out an amazing product anywhere I go cooking-wise, on camera, in the kitchen for my kids, and on vacations, okay? So me and my buddy Lloyd and our wives and some other friends, we went on a vacation to Broken Bow, okay? And man, I was going to cook them the best steaks in the world. Okay, that was the build up that we went for. Okay, so Lloyd, these steaks that I cooked, I need you to explain to the people out there in the world. You know,
yeah.
Tell me what you think. Now this is what we had. We had some ribeye, we had some chuck eye, and I think we might have had a fillet. But tell the people how good I was at that time on the steak.
The steak from the outside looking in was amazing. I mean, he made an herb butter.
That's right.
Homemade herb butter. I mean, he had these things salt crusted. I mean, they looked amazing, you know, fancy restaurant type steaks. Even smelling them cooking, they smelled amazing. Plated, they were just fantastic looking. And
Let me stop him right there. My plan was I was going to do a salt brine on these steaks, okay? And if you know it, one of these days I'll do one on a video. But if you do a salt brine, you draw the moisture out of the meat, and it actually makes the flavor enhanced, is what it's supposed to do. Okay, now back to the story.
And so they get plated. All of us kind of gather around the table. You know, we say grace over these amazing looking steaks, and we cut into them, super tender. I mean, everything you'd want in what a steak should look like, it was there. And of course, you stick your fork in, put it in your mouth, and you're just overcome with salt. I mean, the strongest salt taste you could even begin to imagine. It's like the salt brine did not come off for any reason.
These steaks were salty. Okay, I'm just letting you know. The other couple that came, I never saw a person do this, but he had a paper towel and he was scraping that steak. He was literally trying to get everything off of it. I have my head down and I'm just scooping food. And about 2 or 3 minutes of awkwardness, I said, "Man, it's a little salty." And my wife said, "You think?" So we'll never forget the salty steaks at Broken Bow, okay? And guys, if you're not making fun, or if you're not out having fun and making memories like that, then you're not doing it right, okay?
That's right.
All right, so we're going to get into level 3, and this is sriracha. Okay, are you doing pretty good?
I'm good
so far. You feel like you need a drink or anything?
Nope.
All right, here we go. Sriracha. Okay. Different spice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so. But man, it's just not blowing my. You know, it's not just rocking yet, right?
It's not killing me yet, but I feel like we're back on the uphill gain this time. It's not flat like the first couple there. So
it is a little deeper on the tongue though.
Mm-hmm.
So I am feeling it there. All right. Is there anything in the chat that I need to add or answer? I don't see any questions. It's like David said, you're supposed to wipe the salt off before you add the flavor. David, I'm going to tell you, brother, I actually washed these. I ran them under water, okay? And then I patted them dry with towels. This salt penetrated into these steaks. So it was horrible, okay? It was a bad experiment there, okay? All right, so we made it through the Broken Bow steak. Okay, now, if you guys don't know this, no one might not know this, but I'm the associate pastor at a church, and Lord, he's our deacon at our church. Okay, so this one here is going to have a little biblical background behind it. All right, so you guys might think, why does a pastor have a grilling channel? Okay, and I'm going to take you to a passage out of John chapter 21. All right, and this is the breakfast at the Lake of Galilee. Okay, so the little backstory. This is after Jesus' resurrection. Okay, and we got Peter and John out in the boat, and they're rolling up to the shore, and they see Jesus grilling fish over charcoal. Right? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. You know, I would love to be like Jesus. Right? That's what we strive to be in our life. So, with that being said. Mm-hmm. Do you think Jesus would subscribe to his grilling addiction with Nick, Lord?
Yeah, I think if it was technologically advanced, he definitely would. I mean, that's the way to eat fish is grilled. So.
I fully believe that Jesus would subscribe and he'd hit that notification bell. So, you guys, make sure you hit that notification bell. That's a little biblical, funny stuff, right? So we'll take that into our level 4 wing. And that's the jalapeno. And we're going from a red or an orange to a green here, okay? So, and we're back to our drums. All right, here we go. Level 4 jalapeno.
Hey, Nick, David asked that you turn those bottles around so he can see the label.
Okay, we're going to turn the bottles around, David. I'm going to do my very best. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them, but there we go. Okay, so jalapeno. It's not blowing my socks off, guys. And we're already on wing number 4. Haven't hit the water yet.
No, that flavor though, that jalapeno flavor is amazing.
And guys,
I love that flavor.
I haven't talked enough about the rub. This rub is so good. It's a really balanced, unique rub. It's one you guys got to try. All right, so here we go. We done been through the shout out. We've been through what my boy Lloyd thinks about the wings of death. Okay, and we talked about that steak that was just a little salty, and then we talked a little bit about Jesus. Okay, and that's gonna bring us to. I'm gonna test my boy's skills right here. All right, on the fly. Okay. All right, so this is what you're gonna do.
Okay.
All right, so FAT. What is that?
Fat.
Okay. HER. What is that?
Her.
And if you put them together, what is it?
Fatter.
Is that it really? So
Fat her.
So you might look at the camera.
Fat her.
Okay, so guys, the question is, okay, FAT says what?
Fat.
And then HER says
her.
And when you put those together,
fatter,
right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have children, right?
I do.
All right. Are you a proud father?
Very proud father. Yep.
How do you spell father? Woo! I got my boy tonight, and I'm going to be honest with you. I thought I wasn't going to get him because he's pretty crafty there, right? So that's fun, guys. We just have a little fun. Got you, boy. Okay, here we go. Green chili, level number 5 here, okay? We're about to have to start dumping this stuff on there to get the spice up a little bit. Man, that's a bold flavor right off the bat.
That's an increase in spice.
Green chili. Lila, if I could get my hands on Da Bomb, I'll eat it over here, okay? Da Bomb is one of the hottest hot sauces out there. Or if you guys want to send me that, you can too. Okay, so that ramped up a little bit.
That did.
Yeah, I've got it on there. My mouth's kind of on fire now. It's crazy that it's level 5 that we're hitting that up. My nose is starting to run a little bit. All right, so we stumped the chump with the last one. All right, our next one. Now we're going to have to go. This is a question that like Flint from Juneau Acres would be really good at answering, I think, okay? So Flint, you really hone in on this, and you can answer in the comments here as well, okay? All right, so we serve together at church.
We do.
You've seen me at my good times, and you've seen me at some of my not so good times. Okay, let's say I go crazy and I eat some hot wings, and I lose my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I lose my mind, I go crazy a little bit, all right? And I get in a fight with myself. How would you break up me with a fight with myself?
At church?
Anywhere, man. If I get in a fight with myself at church, I'm probably not going to be a pastor anymore.
So I guess we can dunk you in the baptism there.
Dunk me in the baptism. Okay.
I guess if we're away from there, get a good plate of barbecue and see if I can get you to calm down for a minute there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Let's say the table's turned and I have to handle my boy over here, and let's say he's fighting himself. Okay. I think what I'd do is I would have you slap yourself so hard and that you started bleeding, and I'd be like, hey, whose blood is that? Right? And you'd be like, wait a minute, that's my blood, so I thought that was kind of a funny question, guys. Okay, so that's going to move us into our level 6 habanero. Okay, now we started off with the habanero, but it had a lot of sweetness to it, so it balances it out pretty good. Okay, but now we're hitting and this is pretty orange, so you could tell it's pretty much pure habanero, and my mouth is pretty well on fire.
This one's got me concerned.
All right, here we go. So Lloyd's concerned. This is our level 6 wing. We are 27 minutes in. This is going a little faster than what I thought, but here we go. It is 36 degrees outside, guys. That's the temperature. If you have a meat thermometer, it's a really good external thermometer as well. So what do you think about that wing?
Well, at the moment, it's kind of underwhelming. It's not even near as bad as the green chili was.
Yeah. So habanero heat will hit you on the back of your tongue. So you'll be like, that's not so bad. And then a little bit into it, you'll start building back there. So I'm kind of feeling it start to build. We'll jump in their chat real quick. Lila says my cheeks are really pink. Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room. Okay, you guys have only seen me with a beard. Okay, my day job requires me, because I'm a first responder, my day job requires me to do a fit test with a mask. Okay, and I beat the fit test the last 2 years by just holding it on there for 8 minutes. But this year, they brought down the hammer and we had to shave, okay? And then guess what? This polar blast hits and they canceled the 2 fit tests that I had. So I could have had a beard. I could have been rocking a beard for 2 more weeks. So I'll have my wife put in the comments what she thinks about me not having a beard. All right? Okay, so now we're going to be at the top of the mountain, right? This is wing 7. This is the one that is supposed to be the hottest one that we're going to deal with tonight. So I'll ask you a question. Well, actually, we got to go to the paper. Wing 7. Okay, we'll do that after. All right. So for this being the last wing, nothing's really blown our socks off
Not yet.
You want to add sauce straight to the wing?
Let's do it. Last one. I'm game.
He's game. We're going to do it. We're going to add some sauce to it. Here we go. And if you look at this, I actually added more of this one than I did all of them. All right. And you got your paper towel there.
Yep.
All right, here we go, guys. Wing 7, ghost pepper, right? Yeah,
Yep,
ghost pepper. How hot do you guys think this wing is going to be? Here we go. Woo! That's got a little kick to it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think adding the sauce was a good decision for you guys, but horrible decision for us.
Ghost pepper is definitely one of those that builds on you. And
Drew is saying, chug it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let wisdom play a role there and say, not today. We got the Drifting Dreamers 5 in the house. Thanks for coming over here, man. Love you guys' channel. My wife said, spit those words out, babe. Sorry, honey. I'm trying. But that one is pretty spicy.
That one was spicy, yeah.
So we made it through the wings of death, okay? All right, so this is actually going to be a rematch. Woo! You want to take a drink, aren't you?
No, I'm good. I'm holding strong.
But we made it through.
We made it through.
So we have to make a decision on our own. Like, should we take the drink? Or should we go through the last challenge before we drink?
We'll go last challenge. Let's do it.
Okay. So for the last challenge, what we're going to do is we're going to do the tortilla slap. Okay? I've played this with this guy before. For some reason, I laugh at about anything.
That's true.
This guy right here, he's as still as could be. So here we go. We'll grab a tortilla. And we're going to go best 2 out of 3. And in the chat, let's have you guys decide who you think is going to win. All right? So the loser of this is the one that either spits the water out, right? That's the loser, okay? But we got to put water in.
We do have to put water in, yes.
So that's kind of how I set this up. All right? Here we go. Wait, swallow it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay? Are you guys good with that? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, here we go. Loser has to chug sauce. I don't know, Drew. I love you guys, but that's gonna last late. Hmm. 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 Mm. 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 Mm.
If you play with this guy, I mean, you either have to have rain gear on or you better be outside because he's going to spew.
I'm sorry, man. You wasn't ready, bro.
You got me. You got me. I'll give
Okay,
you that
let's
one.
go. We'll go one more, okay? There you go, bro. Mm. Hmm. 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 Love it, dude. Why? Why does it happen every time? I don't know why. Okay, well, I think my boy Lloyd, he's the victor of the tortilla slap. I don't know why that I just can't keep it in. But so with that being said, that's gonna bring the wing portion of everything to fruition. And now I'll just start answering comments from you guys. And man, it's starting to build, right?
It's building. It's definitely
pretty
building.
hot. Okay, so like I said, I do have some milk. Would you like to try some milk?
I'm good. I'm good on the milk.
I do have a secret weapon too. If you guys want me to break out the secret weapon, say in the chat, break out the secret weapon. Okay, so I got Old Man Sports Talk. He said Nick lost. Yeah, Drifting Dreamers 5. So my plan is to do something similar to this on each live. I'll definitely be cooking and eating something. I plan to have a guest on. If you guys want me to have Lloyd back, then let me know. And that way we can help keep this thing going. And we'll get better as we do more lives and whatnot. Drew says, break out the secret weapon. You guys tell me what you think the secret weapon is. I'm going milk, guys. I'm going milk. This cup says it's got all the different steaks. There you go. Right? And it says you're the rarest of them all. My little baby girl got me this for Christmas. Thanks, Sam. He says, break out the secret weapon. Lila says ice cream. Lila, you are close. Okay? I've actually did some research on this. And I really I think it's going to work pretty good. Drew says the one chip challenge. Drew, let's see you do that on a short. Okay, that's a challenge to you there. Let's see what we got going on here. Man, I can't believe. I think water actually went through my nose.
It did. It did.
But you did a good job of kind of getting out of the way there.
Oh, I knew it was coming.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all know. The secret weapon is one of my kids' Go-Gurts. Right? Dairy, and it's frozen. So it coats the mouth and clogs all those pores. That was my plan. RX Tex Barbecue, what's up, man? I'm always in your lives. It's good to see you in one of mine. I know you just got here. We just kind of went down the wing gauntlet, and we're kind of just finishing up now. Would you like a Go-Gurt?
Let's do a Go-Gurt.
Okay, so it's starting to kind of die down a little bit. There you go. Kind of coats the mouth a little bit.
Definitely helps.
Hey, so what do you guys want to see me cook in the future? Lloyd, I've got a video that's going to be coming out here pretty quick of a trip that he took with his son, and it's going to be a very exciting video for the channel. It's going to be something that's never been done on the channel, so you guys be sure to stick around and be on the lookout for that video. Here we go. All right, more milk. Man, we should have done a roll of 10 wings. And I think
next time we'll have to sauce them too.
So what I did is I cooked these wings, I smoked these wings, and I tossed them in sauce, and then I held them at 170 degrees. So if anything, we could have put more sauce on each one of them and went through it like that. So Drew says Lloyd won hands down. Absolutely. I think he did. I think Lloyd won. But I did catch him. I stumped the chump
You got me.
on the word stuff. Lila says, I would like to see you smoke some lobster. I could see lobster coming along. Alligator tail. This guy here, he did alligator. You want to let him know how you prepared that alligator?
Yeah. So we got a whole alligator. We had it shipped to us. We split the tail open and then pulled the fat out of the different sections of the tail. And then we made a stuffing for it with cream cheese, boudin, some spices, stuffed that tail, and then we smoked it for, I want to say, about 6 hours. And then when we pulled it out, the tail meat, the stuffing, mixed it all up, and then put it on a lobster roll. It was delicious. But pulling that fat out is key. If you don't pull that fat out, it's going to ruin it for you. So
there we go. Juno Aker says, I'll come do some taste testing when you do lobster. Yeah. Lobster is a very delicate meat. There's a very quick window. You want to hit like 120 to 130. If it gets any higher than that, it's going to be rubbery, and it'll be something that'll be kind of chewy and whatnot. Let's see. You know, there's one thing I got to thinking about the different things that I've cooked, and I can't believe, but I don't know if I've cooked any chicken on my channel. I think this was the first chicken that I've actually cooked on the channel. So I'm not opposed to chicken. So you guys will be seeing chicken videos come out soon. Ace says deer or possum. We've got a lot of deer on the channel. I don't know about possum though. That's something that I'll have to be convinced on. Lila says, eat your Go-Gurt and drink your milk. I think the Go-Gurt did its job.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty much done with the spice. Sam says, emu. If you guys want to watch some fun farm stuff, right? I'm talking like, and they'll teach you a lot too about farm stuff, but you guys go over to Juno Acres and check out their channel. They have camels. They have an emu that is rambunctious. This dude runs around. I commented in one of their videos. I work in some troubled neighborhoods in the city, right? So when I pull up to a stoplight, that question that I had about what would you do about someone fighting themselves, that's what I see all the time. I see people fighting themselves out there. And Mimu, the emu, does that a lot in almost all of their videos. Hey, Grumpy Grandpa's in the house. Good to see you, Grumpy Grandpa. Patriot Show. Looks like Melinda Dobson is here as well. David Moffat. Moose. Man, moose is going to be kind of hard to get my hands on in my area. Lloyd, just a few videos back, him and his brother did a hunt on the Wichita Mountain Refuge in Oklahoma, and he got a real nice bull, and he sent me some elk. So if you guys haven't caught that elk video, you guys go catch that. Go back and look at that elk video. It's cold out here, guys. I got a fire off to the side, but it's getting cold out here. The thermometer says that it's, let's see, 41 degrees. So the temperatures are dropping. So After taking down the wings of death,
Mm-hmm.
next time we put more sauce on them, right?
More sauce. Yep.
More sauce. Take it to the limit. Clean the bones.
Yeah. Let's do it next time. We'll clean them all the way, man.
Clean the bones. What did my wife say? Oh, okay. 55 in the chat, man. That's awesome. Okay, you guys be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you didn't catch me earlier, my plan is to put videos out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and go live on Thursday. And then I may drop a short every now and again as well. She's Lindsay's saying hotter sauce next time. Yes, I will test the limits on this sauce. Okay, I'm not a big hot sauce guy. I work around a lot of Hispanic guys that bring really good hot sauce from home, and this is when I pack a Go-Gurt for work or I have my milk, and they always laugh at me whenever they see me drinking my my Go-Gurt or my milk. Drew's saying, will I do the one chip challenge at the meetup? Okay. Drew, when is the meetup? I know it's in May. If you will do it with me, I will do it. So there's your challenge accepted right there. Thanks, David. He said that we're killing it on the live. And it is. I'm so blessed to see all you guys in the chat here. It's humbling because I've been in a lot of you guys' chats over the year. I'm kind of coming up. I just hit 1 year on YouTube. So, and Lindsay's saying May 17th, 18th, and 19th. And I'm pretty sure Waveland, Arkansas. And I know there's a barbecue competition there as well. So if anybody's there cooking and they have any questions about anything, man, if I'm there, which I plan on being there, I'll do anything I can to help you guys out. And I'm looking forward to meeting people, all the people that are there as well. Drifting Dreamers 5 says, one chip for you. The one chip challenge, Mike. You know you got to do it too, brother. If me and Drew are going to do it. Yeah, Lindsay, that was a lesson learned with Drew on the 60-year-old beer. So they did a meetup, and there was a 60-year-old beer there, and they opened it up and they took a drink of it, and it literally made them sick almost immediately.
I can only imagine.
It's a little chilly out here. All right, so what's coming up? What's coming up on the channel? What do I want to share? What kind of beans do I want to spill? All right, it's been a while since we done a taco video, so there could be a taco video coming up. I got a bunch of really neat and unique rubs, and so there might be a video where I talk about the different rubs, and I ask you guys what you'd like to see me cook with those. That we've got that coming up. We're going to be eating some fajitas after this, so we're going to throw down on some fajitas, and we'll probably talk about me spitting water all over the table and everything. What was you guys' favorite sauce on all this? What was the favorite question and sauce that you liked? 1 through 7. We had the chipotle, cayenne, the sriracha, jalapeno. The green chili for me was when it started ramping up a little bit. And then the habanero and the ghost pepper. The ghost pepper was definitely the hottest one out of all of them.
What was your favorite flavor?
My favorite is the thorn. Yeah, that was my favorite. Drew said, "What is your favorite cut of meat to cook?" Man, I love cooking steak. I love a perfectly cooked brisket. I know Juno Akers asked if I've done a brisket lately. It's been about 2 months since I did a brisket, but there's nothing better than some good burn-ins or a perfectly smoked brisket that you can put it on your finger and it dangles, and then as soon as you just pull just a little bit, it just falls apart. And my wife will tell you if my food is good. Uh, she is very honest when it comes to the food. So, my wife said his brisket is amazing, my favorite. And we go to a lot of barbecue establishments, and so with that being said, Lila says, "Do you have merch?" Okay. What I've done for merch is I've purchased shirts and I've just given them away. But if there's a need for shirts, if you guys want one, you guys can email me. If I get maybe, let's say, 10 or 15 people that want a shirt, I'll go ahead and I'll get them made and I'll send them to you. So if you guys want me to throw some merch out, then you guys can contact me at grillingaddictionwithnick@gmail.com. That's on. I put my email and my P.O. box on all of my videos. Drew says, "Sounds like Lloyd is too salty steak." Drew says, "I have a shirt." Yes, I sent a shirt to Drew. Lila said, "I'd love one for my YouTube office." Awesome. So how do I make Lila a moderator? Boom. Done. All right, there we go. Lila, you are officially the first and only moderator on our channel now. But your name's not blue. Juno says, "I'll have a brisket for you in a couple weeks." Yes. You guys, if you guys ever want me to come over there and cook, I'll do it. No problem at all. Yes, Grumpy Grandpa. Lila is awesome. My wife said I did a few giveaways a while back. When your bait, what'd you say? What'd she say right there?
What? When you were drinking your baby milk.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that one. I don't know about that. So what all have I cooked on my channel? Okay, so man, so steak. We've done steak. We have done. I've done a lamb roast. Okay, if you guys want to watch a fun series, I did a whole lamb roast. I injected it with a chelada beer and the open pit pork injection from Butcher Barbecue. Amazing combo. I got a cool short where I've got a hold of the bone and I slam it on the table. And as soon as it hits the table, I get this sheep that says, "Bah," and then the meat just comes right out of it. That was a fun video to shoot. I've done brisket whole. I've done a pulled pork or a pork butt whole. Several rib videos. I put out a rib video today. Can anybody tell me in the comment who the special guest was on the rib video? Okay. Today's video was the first video that I did a rub wars, where I take two rubs and I put them head to head. And in this one, I had a special guest. They decided, and then I try them, and then I decide. So I thought that's cool.
Sounds
because I'm always showing you guys different rubs. I kind of talked about it in the beginning of the video, but so my channel is basically I want to get as much as I can local homegrown meat, right? And from hardworking producers or whatever, and I want to showcase them to you guys and show you guys that you can take these cuts that these people work so hard on, and you can turn them into something amazing on the grill. But I also partner up with local and some out of state rub companies and showcase their products. Okay, so I'm a brand ambassador for different rub companies and stuff like that. So that's really one of my labors of love. I love to showcase someone's hard work and just show what it's capable of looking like, so someone might purchase it for them. Okay, so I'm a brand ambassador for Butcher Barbecue Products, www.butcherbarbecue.com. And I also am a big ambassador of the Orton's House Seasoning. That's the showcase product tonight. Payne County Rust. Shane from Payne County Rust, man, he's got behind me and he's sent me products, and I've made some amazing videos for what I think with his stuff. So PayneCountyRust.com, that's a great place for you guys to go get some rubs there. Man, I'm getting cold, so I'm forgetting. I'm gonna leave people out. But Homestead Meats and Processing, they've provided so much meat for my channel. That's my brother-in-law's establishment. They have some amazing cuts of meat, and they were gracious enough to back me and let me use that meat to put out for you guys. So you guys support them. I'm going to see if I could find a question here. If you could cook for anyone in the world, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Who do you think I want to cook for?
They gotta be dead or alive.
See, that's let's say alive.
Man, I don't know. You're a big sports guy. I could see you going with a sports person. Maybe there's a favorite pastor that you would really love to talk with and cook for. So yeah. I see a lot of options for you.
So sports wise, I would love to cook a big old fat ribeye for Brett Favre, man. I loved watching him growing up. That's probably
all right. All right.
You ever had an El Reno onion burger? Yes, I have. When I make that video, I'm gonna make the trowel that they use to actually cook those. It's a concrete trowel. They cut the tip off. So it's got a lot of backbone to it. It's good for pressing down, and it's also good for flipping. So when you see that video, it will be my version of it. I've done some research on that, and they use a pork fat, salt to season the cast iron, the grill surface. So when I do that, that's all going to play a role in it. I'm going to try to not miss anything on the onion burger. David said Donald Trump. He's like Mickey D's. Yes, we really appreciate everybody stopping in. Looks like we got 4 minutes left, guys. I really do appreciate you guys stopping in. If I didn't mention you guys, I'm sorry, but know that I really do appreciate you guys. So who is everybody rooting for with the season going on? I just saw David over at Goat Day say, "Go Chiefs." I'm pushing for the Buccaneers, man. I'm a Baker Mayfield fan, and I'd like to see Baker be successful this year. That'd be pretty good. Drifting Dreamers 5. Mike says, bang, bang, 49er gang. Yeah, the 49ers have been pretty good this year as well. Thanks, Lindsay. Lindsay said, great show tonight. Devil Dog, I didn't see you in here earlier, but thanks for coming into the chat, man. Lila said, Miss Nick, hide the salt. Okay, so if we're ever anywhere with my good friend Lloyd and his wife, and we talk about salt, then we will laugh.
Steak comes up.
Mike Birch said, hey, Mike, good to see you, man. There's another funny story about some burger patties that were purchased at the Dollar General. And I will tell you, if you find burger patties in an orange box at the Dollar General, don't even think about getting them and cooking them. All right, because they are not. I don't even. Were they even edible?
They were not. There was another one that hit your mouth, and you're like, I'm done. I think you tried feeding them to the dogs, and
I put the love into these. I
Yeah.
put a great rub on them.
Yep.
I even smoked them for like 45 minutes. And these were some of the worst burgers that I cooked like 3 boxes of them. And it was just a horrible cook. And then, but when we looked at the ingredients, the first ingredients was wheat and soy.
Yeah.
And we weren't pushing for a vegan meal there. We were pushing for a burger meal. So looks like we got 2 minutes left. Hey, one other thing that I'd like to do. You guys see me just cook barbecue and talk barbecue, but my passion is to help people and do what I can to help people. So, if you guys have anyone that you would like me to pray for, I would love for you guys to email me, anybody that you'd like me to pray for. You don't even have to say their name if you don't want to share it. And I'll do my part, and I'll be praying for them. I'll get my wife on board, and I'll share some with Brother Lloyd here. But you guys email me anyone that you'd like me to be praying for. GrillingAddictionWithNick@gmail.com, and I'd love to do that, guys. Just know that, but behind the scenes, I'm praying for you guys, so. With that being said, we got 1 minute left, so we're going to close this thing out. So, Lloyd, your first live, what did you think?
That was interesting. I really appreciate you having me on. Really enjoyed the wing challenge. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, adding the sauce, that definitely took it up a level or two for me.
I'll be honest, I did not think I was going to stump the chump on that. And I even set it up. I even gave you time to think about it.
I'll be honest, I heard it, but I guess the cold got me tonight.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're gonna end it on that. Man, I'm so thankful that you guys chose to spend some time with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the fellowship that we had. I hope that this was a peaceful time for you guys. And you guys be looking for future videos. Thank you guys in the chat. I'm not going to be able to say thanks to every one of you guys, but it's Grilling Addiction with Nick, and we're out. We always go, woo! Thanks, guys.
Fire died on us.
Yeah.